Welcome to your personal calendar project instructional video, a guided tour through the exciting world of calendars. Today I'm going to walk you through the making of your personalized calendar, and let's get started. So you have the guide for the project, and there's a set of requirements that you must complete to create your calendar. We're going to start with the scores the parts that you need to get a score of a 6 or 8. You'll see I've highlighted the first two, which is to create this 12-month calendar, numbering the days from May 1st, 2020 through the end of April 30th, 2021, since that would be 12 months starting this coming month. So the first part you'll have the personalized calendar deck that is assigned to you, of which you will open, and you'll have the month of May as your first month in it, which has 31 days. So what I have gone and done is I've numbered out the first 5 days, and then I have included some certain every 5 days I've marked those dates on your calendar. So May has 31. You just need to fill in the missing dates. So if May starts on a Friday and ends on a Sunday, that means that when you move to June, that's going to start on the next day of the week, which is a Monday, and you will then see on June, which is 30 days, that this is the first. Then we have, you'll just start to continue to number through your days. June, having 30 days, would end on a Tuesday, meaning that July will start on a Wednesday. So that's the first step, is to complete those numberings of your 12 months. Part 3 looks like a lot, but it's just the questions that you need to fill in per month. So each month has an assigned question. I've highlighted, or I've added a link to August because this is a little harder. It is in exactly what is time, but here's a link so that you can go to find out what the difference between BCE and CE are. Then there are the additional questions for each month. Let's see here. For November and December, this is where you're going to include facts from your research on ancient calendar systems. You can choose 2 for each month. Here are the 4, so put 2 in one month and put the other 2 in the other month. You have information on these ancient calendar systems that you did in an assignment. The rest of them are pretty clear. This is what it's going to look like for May. Why do we have a leap year day? You'll then have this area where you'll put a picture of your choice, and below that will be the fact. So what is a leap year day? It's the 29th of February because, and you tell me more about why we have leap year days. So that is what you'll repeat for each of the months, May through April. Next, we're going to go through 4, 5, 6, and 7. These are pieces of information that should be included in each of your months. So the first one is your equinoxes and solstices. Each of these has a link that will get you to where that information is. So we need to include the 4 solstices and equinoxes throughout our whole calendar. You'll need to include the new quarter, third quarter, and full moon for each month, and then any unique moons that are found throughout the year. Then you're also going to need to include some other important dates, national holidays, some weird holidays like National Pickle Day, or any cultural or family events that you want to include. So for the month of May, this is what it would kind of look like. So I've numbered all my days. Sorry. The 7th is a new moon or a full moon, and it's actually called a supermoon, which is a unique moon, and I've pulled in a little picture for it. My sister's birthday is on the 9th. Mother's Day is the 10th, a national holiday. On the 14th is National Dance Like a Chicken Day, and our new moon falls on the 22nd. You could also include a picture of our moons. The other two that you need to include will be your first quarter and third quarter, which I will allow you to figure out on your own. Now, the other thing that's not here are solstices and equinoxes, because there is no solstice and equinox in May. Next, the last thing for getting a 6 is a calendar picture of your choice. So a calendar can be personalized, and I just took pictures of myself and family doing different events. As you can see here, this is me out doing a ski trip in southern Colorado, heli skiing with my dad and my brother. And below, I've added in the question of the day. So you would then insert a picture of your choice. You can have whatever theme you want. That is for your fun. That is the very last thing you do on this project, because this is the least of my concerns for your grade. Next two, 9 and 10, are to get a 7 or an 8. In order to get a 7, you need to have the months and days included in your calendar. And then for a 10, you need to include conversions of when the new year falls in your calendar, and when there is the start and ends of months, what those days are. And what that'll look like is this. So I did the Hebrew Jewish calendar. May includes both this month, Nisan, and Iyar are the 2 months. I think that's how it's pronounced. I have the number of days for each month. I then included the Hebrew symbol or Hebrew language for each of the months. You could also include the pronunciations. I then also for an 8, I've included what month and day is the beginning of each month. And then you also need to figure out when the new year would fall in this calendar system. And then you would do this for each month. Obviously, your days are just going to repeat, but your months will not. And what day the beginning and the end fall on would depend on your calendar system. So, when all is said and done, you'll have your cover with your name, your class period, and what calendar system you did. You'll have each month will have a picture, an answer to a question, and then you'll have your months with all of the important dates in them. So when you're all done, this is what it would look like. You will have from the 27th through the beginning of May on the 4th to complete this. On Monday and Wednesday and Friday of this particular week, I will give you an idea of where you should be. You can always come and check in with me on Tuesdays and Thursdays for support to help with this. You can always email me. I will include this deck and this instructional video in the assignment. If you need any help, please reach out to me so I can help you. I really want you to be successful, and I want you to have some fun with this. So with that being said, let's get to it and have a great day and rest of your week.